Welcome to Top 5 Niches of the Week, the original print-on-demand niches show. This is episode number 234, and I've got 5 print-on-demand niches for you to target to increase your sales in crunch time. That's right, we've got like 30 or so days left to lock in sales before it's gonna be, this is generalizing, but because depending on what product type you sell and who's fulfilling it, you may have more time, you may have less time, but we have about a month to lock in as many sales as possible and capitalize on peak demand. Sales should be 2 to 3 to 4 times higher in the next 30 days than they have been all year. So I hope you're excited. I'm gonna try to help you capitalize on this opportunity. So let's get to it. All right, let's kick things off with an Amazon merch sales update. In the last 7 days, I made 371 sales. 314 came on the US market for $1,251 in royalties, and the rest came on international markets. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I do post daily sales updates for motivation, including some of my sales on, outside of Amazon merch. So like Amazon FBM, sometimes Etsy, etc. All right, let's look at the top 10. This is just the organic top 10. This is not me curating it other than filtering out the big protected brands. So not too much has changed week over week. I would say last week it was pretty much exclusively Trump, wasn't it? And now we've got some more Thanksgiving stuff creeping in there, and maybe the Trump stuff falling out of favor a little bit. Of course, there's recency bias. The closer we are to a significant event like the election, the more sales there's going to be, and then it kind of trickles down with time. Look at the BSR of the #1 bestseller. It's now around 2,000. It used to be like single digits. You know what I mean? Like crazy. A lot of money was made to whoever uploaded that. All right, niche number 1 this week is going to be, how about funny Thanksgiving? I kept it very broad. Rather than me try to give you all the Thanksgiving specific sub niches, how about just funny Thanksgiving? This is going to be one of the first big calendar niches that, that arrives. Like I said, we have like maybe a month before, it's really then we're selling for 2025 after that because of the production time plus shipping time. And getting to the customer after Christmas. There is a little bit of a lull that happens after Christmas, and honestly, a lot of returns. It just is what it is. Now, Thanksgiving is not really lumped into the gift giving season, in my opinion. So you'll probably just see regular sales when you target this niche because they're not being gifted for Christmas. You know what I mean? Nobody gets a Thanksgiving shirt for Christmas when it already passed. But that being said, there's still big opportunity. This is one of the premier calendar niches of the year. And there's so many funny ones. I use the word funny as like a qualifier. So instead of me just saying Thanksgiving shirt, I'll often say like funny Thanksgiving shirt, funny Valentine's Day shirt, funny whatever shirt. You see what I'm saying? Here's a few. Guess what? Turkey butt. Turkey and touchdowns, because there's football on Thanksgiving. Make Thanksgiving great again. Thankful vibes. You got the peace sign hand with the, like a turkey in the fall colors. You got the turkey wearing a brown paper bag saying meow meow. I paused my game for Thanksgiving. Behind me, it says, I like it moist. Here's a few more. I came in like a butterball. The turkey doing the dab. Time to get basted. Gobblezilla. Pour some gravy on me. Turkeysaurus Rex. Trot Squad. We'll get there when we get there. You've got like the turkey face with the aviators. Gobble Gobble. There's so many good ones, guys. I really like this Trot Squad one. It looks like it's probably used AI to create it, but no guarantee. I just like the way that it's laid out. The text choice. The way that the top text is arced, the bottom is flat. Also playing on some, designs that if you saw my videos earlier this week, I think I did like a sloth hiking team. We get there when we get there, so it's kind of similar. Anyways, just a lot of fun ways to participate in the Thanksgiving niche. And if you go to Creative Fabrica, they've got a bunch of design elements you can use to create Thanksgiving designs. They've even got, a Trot Squad, we'll get there when we get there, pre-made. I went ahead, I downloaded it, I actually changed the colors up, made it unique. Then I popped on over to Placeit, where I found a flat mockup. Okay, when you do flat mockups, it's like saying, hey, this is a true unisex product. Obviously, it's getting colder depending on where you live. In most places, I think it's safe to say it's getting colder. So the Gildan 18,000 sweatshirt is selling a lot more frequently. And what I did is I uploaded the design. I easily created a white Gildan 18,000 flat mockup that's unisex. And then I'm also able to change the colors to match the available colors of this product. Of course, make sure your fulfillment partner like Printful, who I use typically, has those colors in stock, and boom, you are cooking with gas. You can push this to Etsy and wherever else and hopefully lock in some sales. So check it out. Placeit linked in the description and Creative Fabrica. All right, niche number 2, moving on. How about funny Christmas? Now, again, this is a it's putting the holiday calendar niche spin on it. And that's usually not my best. It's not my favorite way to capitalize on gift giving season. All right. I'm just being honest. And you've heard me say this before, but I always feel the need to say it again. That being said, if you put a Christmas spin on designs around Christmas, the Christmas holiday, beloved by all, beloved by many, I'll say. There's some people who probably don't like Christmas. You're going to make some sales, right? It's one of those things. It's like if Christmas is coming and people are looking up Christmas products, like they might just type in funny Christmas shirt, funny Christmas sweatshirt, funny Christmas gifts, funny Christmas ideas. You see what I'm saying? There's going to be plenty of opportunities here in this niche. And just like Thanksgiving, rather than me get very specific, I'm just giving you the open-ended suggestion and showing you how I actually go about doing this research. I like to put a qualifier, like a word beforehand, like the word funny. But there's different ways you can go about it. You can say Christmas pajamas. That's a whole niche of itself. It's a sub niche of Christmas, right? When I typed in funny Christmas, you get this is my Christmas pajama shirt. The next one, being related to me is really the only gift you need. Next one just says Merry Christmas. Next one, might as well sleep under the tree because we all know I'm the gift in the family. The next one says, did you try icing it? And it's got like the gingerbread people, the nurse and the broken leg. Next one, look at me being all festive and SHIT. Next one, I'm not an elf, I'm just short. Next one, my Christmas spirit is whiskey. All right, so there's a lot of funny ones, guys. You guys know this. You know what I mean? Have some fun with it. Papa Claus, Dear Santa, all I want is a fat bank account, a skinny body. Please don't mix it up again like last year. Nice, dude. There's always people making new, funny, and that might not be new, but like to me, I don't recall seeing that, so that's funny. This is my ugly Christmas sweater. Riz the season. There's been a few of those. Riz the season. Of course, check your trademarks. This one right here, a little bit too close to the Grinch, if you ask me. It says ew people, and it's got a cat, but the cat looks like the Grinch. And the one behind me says Candy Cane Crew. I mean, there's so many ways. Just do one of each, guys. Make a nice Christmas template, plug in the text, keep it simple, tag all these sub niches, and see what happens. All right, moving on. Niche number 3. Oh, before we get to niche number 3, check out my free print-on-demand mini course, guys. I'm wrapping up almost 8 years experience since I started my passive income journey and sending you 20 lessons, 1 lesson a day, completely free via email. Use the link in the description to sign up and check out my print on demand Facebook group, a great place to network with other POD sellers. All right, niche number 3, how about proud boss? Because at the end of the year, guys, I mean, I used to have a day job. I know what it's like. You have your office holiday party, you have, Secret Santa, or maybe you have White Elephant, or maybe you just like your fellow employees or your boss in this case. Right? Or you want to suck up to the boss. You don't like them, but you lie. You know what I mean? And you get them a nice t-shirt, a nice sweatshirt, a nice, tumbler that Amazon merch added that says, I'm a proud boss of freaking awesome employees, right? There's so many different ways to do proud boss, to celebrate a boss, right? We're not selling these to the boss. These are intended to be gifted to the boss. Take advantage of this opportunity. One of my favorite ways to capitalize also on the end of the year is gifts that are going to be gifted in the work environment, because also it's like to me it's like the perfect price point, like $19.99 to $29.99. That's like the sweet spot, right? So also, I mean, hey, you could sell a $25 t-shirt all day, or just a $20 t-shirt and a $30 sweatshirt and just see what they like. Moving on to niche number 4, how about Coworker? Yes, as a niche, I literally just typed in co-worker and look at what is selling. Think along the lines of coworkers gifting each other things. You could honestly switch that up and just say like White Elephant or Secret Santa. You know what I mean? And of course, trademark search it and whatnot. But like, put your brain in the. What's funny is one of my designs is actually on here. Interesting. I don't know if that's happened before. I'm sure it has, but if it hasn't, then man, 234 episodes it took for this to happen. I'm sure it's happened in the past, right? Either way. One of my designs is on here, so that is interesting. And no, it's not the FedEx logo one, all right, before anybody calls me out. That's pretty cool, though. Anyway, so here's some ideas. My coworker is needy, and it's got a cat. This one says, I used to work with absolute legends. Yes, that does require a work order. Breaking news, I might scan something today. Ex-Fed, absolutely positively retired. My favorite coworker got me this. Best work husband ever. The next one's just a tie. It's just a white shirt with a black tie. This one says, I used to work with absolute legends. And then the one behind me says, if you miss us, just remember how much we got on your nerves. So it seems like when you type coworker, currently it's a lot of like gifts to ex-coworkers, people that are retiring or moving on to other jobs. But this will certainly change as we get closer to December, it will start to switch and turn into like funny gift this print-on-demand product to another coworker type products. Moving on to niche number 5. Sorry about that. The dogs had to say hello in the background. Hopefully they let me finish this video. Niche number 5. How about SHIT show, supervisor, manager, team member? All right. It's the shot show. And instead of shot, you know what word it is. I try not to curse. If you still, well, okay, the first one's more of a political spin, but I'm thinking again, like coworkers having fun. There's so many sales that take place. I've told this story before, but like my first time ever doing KDP, I started in October. So I was there for the 4th quarter. I optimized all my uploads that I did manually. I had a lot of automated uploads, but the manual ones were all optimized to be gifted between coworkers. And I made $3,500 profit in my first 3 months. That is a pretty incredible outcome, honestly. Most people would be happy with that. I was certainly happy with that. And it was optimized for the office, you know what I mean? Office holiday parties. So this is like another funny spin, you know, the shot show, supervisor, the crew member, the manager, the team member, right? There's lots of ways to put a spin on it. And even if you don't see it out there when you're doing your research, like you can think outside the box and do your own thing, right? It's literally sometimes you just add the word manager or add the word team member or add the word supervisor and then optimize your SEO around it. I recommend separate listings, one for supervisor, one for manager, one for team member, and optimize around those words specifically. Yes, in a perfect world, you have one listing that ranks for all of them, but like it's easier said than done. And it usually takes time and a lot of sales to train the algorithm to associate you with multiple high value search terms. So that's kind of like, it's not that you can't do it. It's just you got to like expand your scope and be a little bit more realistic about it. It's going to take some time. Moving on, emerging trends. These are shirts that are outperforming their 90-day average BSR. Could be indicative of emerging trends. We got a lot of Thanksgiving. We got some Christmas, some Trump stuff. Basically what we would expect. Looking ahead, here we go. Smaller holidays, at least a month out. December 17th, National Maple Syrup Day. December 18th, Bake Cookies Day. December 19th, National Regifting Day. December 20th, Go Caroling Day, and December 21st is Humbug Day. Moving on, the archive. Let's look back in time 11 months to see what's going to be selling 1 month from today, perhaps, if history repeats itself. And it's a lot of evergreen designs that are being bought and likely gifted because you know it's gift giving season. All right, that is the archive. And let's wrap it up with removed designs, all removed in the last 2 weeks. So a pretty big mix. This could have been removed by the uploader, could have been removed by Amazon, by the way. So some interesting ones there too. More political ones, it seems like, getting removed. Not sure, again, who did it, but either way. All right. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Quick reminder, I have a full print-on-demand course linked in the description. It walks you through how I make 6-figure profit every year since 2019. And back in 2019, I got there while working 2 jobs. A 9-to-5 and a second job. So if I can do it, I know you can too. And check out my private community where we go live twice a week. It's a great way to interact directly with me in a group setting, you know, learn and grow with other people as well. And we just talk business. You know, the bottom line is we want to make as much money as possible. That is linked in the description. Thank you guys for watching. Please hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow with another new video.